Wild One Radio. Wild One Radio. The number one. Number one DJ station.
Yes, people. This is K-Sauls on the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show on Wild One Radio. I've just recently been told that the whole show is going to be dedicated to me.
Just couldn't give a fuck about a round town back snatcher. Same way around a magazine packer. I'm full A like a size will be. The sound of a siren still gets me thinking I should know some more about the law. Stereo caliber, check 84. You see a vision in chrome and black. Self-destruct in about T-minus. I've got a song like a yo, turn my back on your ex in a box. Rock break flunk to the ghetto. Just got fitted instead of down. Could've had 88 to wreck around. Still see red and I rock steady. And a battle cross spoke of the Serengeti. FM radioactive, I swung your son, rocked your daughter. Chaos from order. Chance to go county F-state. Percussion or sense gets me on percussion. S to the I-X-T-Y-O, plated. Chrome plated to the cousin rocks funk. The 60 harms and the arms don't jump. Identified as an IC3. Cut to the chase while the rap insignia gets vigorous cause I'm a great junkie. So I sort of talk anvil, going like 60, leaving no prints at the scene. Rock to the home, leave your case I think. Scratch incision and a ransack. We get hip bull crazy on the playback. FM radioactive, I flung my tongue rock disorder. Chaos from order. At the most, it's a 909 rhyme. Rock the Richter for the twin cam 60. Cap on the notes that scratches Bob. Move your sector, back into the cap on that say breaks. Rapid, high-rise tower team is the word to the stereo. Still 8-track the mix. Bullet holes go through my 6-0. Hyperactivate when I'm out of here. I shake or say later. Star roll cage, clear the stage. Quick and shift to the sound, disarm your cap coda. I sung the drum and I told the shorter. Fever pitch, not all across the water. FM radioactive, I swung your son, rocked your daughter. Chaos from order.
What a banger. F.A.T.P. That was an immense banger to be opening up on from 1991. That was Cobalt 6 there, the track. As you can tell, Chaos from Order. You go catch them two guys. They recently just sat a sofa interview with Blade for his 0521 channel. Go check that out. I've not had the pleasure of watching it yet myself, but I'll be doing that straight after this show because it looks very good. And like I say, very little's been heard from them guys since 91. So yeah, welcome everybody to the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show. Friday 10 PM here on Wild One Radio, the number one DJ station. That's where we're at. What we got for you people on this? I tell you what, let's go into some audible thoughts, yeah? Yeah, you people have a listen to this by Audible Thoughts. It's off the A Planned Hip Hop Demic album. We're going to play you track 5. It's called Some Fat Fuck Making Up Shit, featuring Dr. Amanda Vollmer. That's fat and fuck with a PH, by the way. So, yeah, check it out, because it's a whole album based around what we've all just been experiencing over the past year. And pretty informative. These are some of my audible thoughts.
It's all just some fat fuck making up shit and telling you have to obey it. Are you fucking crazy? Lying, corrupt, disgusting, morons.
There's no contagion theory, that all of that is bollocks. Ignore their insanity. Stay home, stay safe, stay home, stay safe. Oh man, are we tired of this? Yeah, vaccine gonna save. How lost can you get?
It can actually directly cause multiple sclerosis, Lou Gehrig's disease, Alzheimer's disease. It can cause accelerated cancer.
This is not a vaccine. It is actually meant to unleash a chemical pathogen production action within a cell. It is a medical device, not a drug, because it meets the CDRA definition of a device. It is not a living system. It is a physical technology, physical technology, physical technology, physical technology, physical technology, physical technology. Don't fall for their game.
Shit and the retarded thinking of people. It's your fault. You're one of the stupid fucking retards that's wearing a mask at any point at all.
There's no virus. Understand that 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 there's no virus.
The FDA, the CDC, they fully admitted there is no COVID-19. When in the history of the fucking world has anyone run out and got a test when they have no symptoms?
If you have any spine in your body at all, you will refuse to comply with any of their lockdown measures.
The morality of this shit.
A bunch of crap. A bunch of crap.
Vaccine.
A bunch of crap.
Wearing masks.
A bunch of crap.
Social distancing.
A bunch of crap.
Stay at home.
A bunch of crap.
This is not a vaccine.
80% of the people who get this injected have a clinical adverse event. Nothing about this is going to stop you from transmitting anything. Anything.
Population reduction.
Be free.
Every single one of the 100 people that tested the Gates vaccine out has now died.
They all died within 7 days of having it.
What a banger. Nice. F.A.T.P from across the pond.
Yeah, so let's have a look for this week's show, what we got for you people. We've got, excuse me, some Black Ram. We've got some Lebs. We've got a bit of a Apocrypha, some Gister. Ramson Bad Bones has got a nicely produced joint coming up. Bit more organised chaos, something by Killer Impact, Children of the Wind. What else we got? Cactus Carino, some Driver, some Cryptic, some Max EP, and Nuff Said. What what else have we got for you people? Let's have a look on this list here. Maxi Pavan, Something Very Deep from the Calligraphy Camp by Killer Alias. Some hi-hat and mad rock featuring BVA. That's a banging joint that'll be coming up at the back end of the show. We've got a bit of Configure and DJ View as well. But right now, people, what I'm going to do for you is play you a composer track that we've played you a few times already. This one goes by the name of Bounce, and this will get you bounce in.
We both tried love before. Night saying finish with it. Tonight I wanna sit and kick it. Or maybe a little something different. Close that open door. Night saying finish with it. Tonight I wanna sit and kick it. Or maybe a little something different.
You know me, always keeping it swaggerific. Lady says she loves my jeans, as like Saga got with it. Now we're spinning your legend and getting lifted. We've been on each other's case and I always handle my business. Got her swinging off my pole like she's an activist. Screaming, oh God, you would think her name was blasphemous. Swept off her feet, getting whiskey Johnny Walker. That's why she opens up to me, new and not a talker. Rocket launcher, this man's on a mission. Said my loving's out this world, now I'm in a solar systems. Both freestyling, who needs Britain's for positions? She's like my daily dose and I ain't carrying prescriptions. I say I love the way she's moving, there's a back to it. She says, love the way you do it, there's an act to it. Don't take a genius to see she's educated. Good head, even better with my cap in it.
Cause we both tried love before. Night saying finish with it. Tonight I wanna sit and kick it. Or maybe a little something different. Close that open door. Night saying finish with it. Tonight I wanna sit and kick it. Or maybe a little something different.
Develop more. She brings game, I bring it back, I tend to settle scores. She says I got away with words and she ain't talking about the verse. I said she's got away with curves, there ain't a pun required. She knows why I metaphor fly, but now this brother's grounded. And what she's doing is peak, and now I feel a mountain. In fact, I think I found a fountain. I think I'm drowning, submissive, but I ain't tapping out. She ain't searching for love, but good loving is what she found.
We both tried love before.
And if we're talking love, then we should take 5. She says just cool yourself, enjoy the ride, I like to take time. Who am I not to oblige? We're living life, think for the 8th time. I'm a fan of making love, but there's a catch to it. The pussy's as good as it's I tend to come back to it. She says to me, how do you come up with your music? I said, when the beat's as good as this, I'll make a track for it. Immaculate.
Both tried love before. Night saying finish with it. Tonight I wanna sit and kick it. Or maybe a little something different. Close that open door. Cause I ain't saying finish with it. Tonight I wanna sit and kick it. Or maybe a little something different.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mickey Swags. You're tuning into Wild One Radio, keeping it real with that real good underground hip hop.
That's what it's all about, that real good. I cut him off a bit early there, didn't I? Sorry, Mickey Swags, bro. But yeah, underground hip hop. Steve's here on the F.A.T.P show, sponsored by thop.co.uk. Go check our partner's store out on the interweb, thop.co.uk. Whole heap of dope ass hip hop merchandise available. We've just started stocking Casca from the Dusty Stragglers merch as well. He's got quite a few variants of his logo available in different colours, so go check that out, people. If you want to buy a t-shirt with a F.A.T.P logo on it, feel free. Grab yourself 10% off by using the discount code F.A.T.P show, all in capital letters at the checkout, and that will get you 10% off any t-shirt bearing the F.A.T.P license plate logo, any of them variants as well. Social media, it's F.A.T.P HHS UK. You know the drill, where you can find us just about everywhere. Go check us out on streaming sites. Go search F.A.T.P Distributions and see what music we're releasing under our F.A.T.P Distributions label as well, people. We've got a submission now from Burns Manor Records. Burns Man has just sent us a massive care package of music. Some of it's due to be released, some of it's not long released. We're going to go to a track now that's out on the 26th of June. It's by Driver. It's called TBH. or to be honest, and this is the Ian Shertman remix, and like I say, this is available on Burns Manor Records. Check it.
To be honest, I don't want to be honest. Don't want to be honest with you. I don't want to be anything like you. They kept asking me, is Jesus real? Well, here I am. Healing hands are kept in the dark shadows like Peter Pan. Sat at the top of the mountains with a heated fan. King of the castle like Arthur with an evil plan. I'm getting high from rap, don't need weed or grams. You see those annex that you offer, you can keep 'em, man. I've been the man ever since I was a piece of sand. Whilst you change your shit style too much like a TV brand. You and your old man are in a geeky band. You call yourself please help, I got no penis dad. Bloody hell bruv, the life you live seems pretty sad. But I'm a narcissistic prince enough to make a diva glad. I time traveled to the start and drew cave paintings. Then I woke up from a daze and watched Babe Station. Ironic, that's not even what my main aim is. My main aim is to discover what my claim to fame is. To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. Looking at life like how the fuck can I be honest like you? To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. Looking at life like how the fuck can I be honest like you? To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. Looking at life like how the fuck can I be honest like you? To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. Looking at life like how the fuck can I be honest like you? Rocking Carhartt 96 with style and class, but it gets sweaty when you wear it on the cycle path. Out of breath from even walking, need to find a class that's both cheapish and effective like fiberglass. Victorian swagger with decorum and banter. I mean, look at these sideburns, they're gorgeous and dapper. Give you a tour of my manor, like Rocky Horror Picture Show, but more awesome and badder. I was in Vietnam, but fighting for Vietnam. All the troops like he's the man, I was put in a decent clan. Me and communists have a secret pact. I stay in Moscow quite often with my visa scam. I don't know what you've been reading, man, but I've been reading people's actions just to see their plans. I've been throwing gestures out there cause I need a hand. With my middle finger, it's not because I'm feeling sad. To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. Looking at life like how the fuck can I be honest like you? To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. Looking at life like how the fuck can I be honest like you? To be honest, I don't wanna be honest with you. Looking at life like how the fuck can I be honest like you?
I'm talking about across the pond. Across the pond.
Kick, back it up, I grab my cue, I rack it up. I hit the solid in the hole and take a swig of crack it, huh? Been in the game, chillin' in some rays. Shades on my face, it got me feeling in this place. Gotta rock it, man, I gotta slow down. Watch my back and who I hang around. But hey, my day one's gonna shine bright through the clouds. Now the elevation, see the movement, hear the sounds. We talking out our mouths while they talking out their ass. Speaking out the loud, cause we get it in advance. Heavyweight grams on the Grand Coulee Dam. Staying hydrated, no, I'm Dirty Dan. Yeah, man, I'm just doing me. I throw a BBQ with the whole family. I'm Northwest living, Pacific climate dripping. No, I'm not kidding, we the ones that will be winning. Young Leviathan's been playing with the big dogs. Crown Hill, outside King Smoke Shop. One time, one time, one time, one time. Turn it to two, flipped it to three. Yeah, it's hip hop, ha, what a feeling. And I'm like one time, say it with me now. One time, turn it to two, flipped it to three. Yeah, it's hip hop, ha, what a feeling. feeling, and I'm like, 1
to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Put the pad in my lap and I'm never getting bored. Just opening doors with the lyrical flow. Got you gassed up, masked up, looking for more. Here to terrorize beats, screaming fuck the police as I ride through the streets like a beast off the leash. And I ain't settling down till you see me walk around with my head in a crown. I'm done clowning around, this time it's going down. From the UK to US, it's time you know the fucking sound. Back with the rap shit, oh boom bap shit. I'm sick of the whack shit, it's time to bring it back, kid. Look, I can see that you shook, but honestly my modesty is really obtuse. Got me banging out tunes till you're banging on the roof, screaming at the ceiling but I'm actually out. Chilling with my man, just crack another can till I'm hyped up, psyched up, making my hand. So you can never understand how grand my plan is till you see us taking over the planet.
One time, one time, one time, one time. Turn it to a 2, flipped it to a 3. Yeah, it's hip hop, what a feeling, and I'm like.
Look, speech breaching the divide, beats reaching out to squeeze you from the speakers either side. Pierce a piece of your mind so we can see what's inside. Hold up, roll up and gears alight.
Yeah, it's the life we live in, you know it's getting so crazy. Quarantine is killing me, wildfires got the sky so hazy. It's amazing, we on this hip-hop shit, strapped in along for the ride like a cockpit.
Just chilling in the zone like a prisoner at home. Behind bars, life's hard, folk getting owned. As the story unfolds, which way will it go? I don't know, we just go with the flow.
Flowing like a river, like the Nile or Amazon. Turning tracks to crumbs like I'm grating some Parmesan. Just say it one time and start to count up the numbers. Diamonds being Levi, we the new Warner Brothers. One time, one time, one time, one time. Turn it to a 2, flipped it to a 3. Yeah, it's hip hop, what a feeling, and I'm like one time, say it with me now. One time, turn it to a 2, flipped it to a 3. Yeah, it's hip hop, what a feeling, and I'm like 1.
What a banger. F.A.T.P. Yeah, that was a banging joint. That was entitled One Time. It's from Diamond B featuring Leviathan. It's off his latest release, Music Is My Therapist. Do go check that out, people. Go check out Wild One Radio as well, because during the entire week there's a whole heap of dope stuff going on the station. Mondays, for example, you have things like Rock and Wild, The Next Coast, Down with King with DJ LBR. You've got the Solid 60 with DJ Butters. That's followed by the Real DJ Spin Show. That's followed by the Emergency Mix with Request. And then after that you've got Mick Hantana Show with obviously Mick Hantana. That's Mondays, taken up here on Wild One Radio. What we got now, we have a banging submission for you people. I'm just going to bring up the blurb on it all, so bear with me. It's by Cactus Carino. The track's called Ridiculous. It's featuring Kao, or K-O, K-A-O, depending on how you want to pronounce that. And let's have a look what they're saying about this banger. Now I tell you what, while I'm looking for that, you just listen to the track and then I'll tell you all about it afterwards.
Yo, she got wet, belly and back, baby that's cat, it's smelly as rats. Yeah.
Girl, you been acting ridiculous.
So ridiculous.
Don't you know it's best to keep out of my business? Why you keep all of my business? Girl, you been acting relentless.
So relentless.
Always hopping in this with a sentence. Why you stay out of my mentions? Girl, you been acting ridiculous.
So ridiculous.
Don't you know it's best to keep out of my business? Why you keep all of my business? Girl, you been acting relentless.
So relentless.
Always hopping in this with a sentence. Why you stay out of my mentions?
Yeah. Girl, you been acting like a world of distraction. You a burden, I burn the attraction. Behind curtains, you fucking murdered the passion. Like Earth to the captain, spaceship turning, I swerve when I'm landing. Ain't shit learned, but a bird in a bad thing. Can hurt, so I'm getting turned with a mandem. I ain't your average Joseph. Part the pussy like Moses. Them brothers laughing and choking. Them man ain't half of my dosage. And quote this, I bend the back, is ferocious. Man, I never landed on whole shit. I had to set him down and then flow this. I sat him down. Girl, you been acting ridiculous. Fly too close like Icarus. Addicted to dick, I'm dicking it. Spit too slick, then lick like licorice. Why this shit so hit and miss? Mix it with liquor, we flip the switch. I ain't no killer bee, still I'm a sinner. Yeah, she moving different, I wish that I hit it less.
Girl, you been acting ridiculous. So ridiculous. Don't you know it's best to keep out of my business? Why you keep all of my business? Girl, you been acting relentless. So relentless. Always hopping in this with a sentence. Why don't you stay out of my mentions? Girl, you been acting ridiculous. So ridiculous. Don't you know it's best to keep out of my business? Why you keep all of my business? Girl, you been acting relentless. So relentless. Always hopping in this with a sentence. Why don't you stay out of my mentions?
Yeah, yeah. Girl, you been acting crazily. Why can't you move from A to B? Cause you always go from A to Z, and that shit seems so insane to me. Baby, please, you don't let me breathe when you talk a lot. So for many reasons I called her off. Then she on her knees and my thought was lost. My willingness to get rid of this. She a wicked bitch, hit a triple twist. Now I'm saying stop, then she flick her wrist. Used to play a lot, now I pray and wish. Crazy foot, blazing hot. Used to chase a lot and then I made a switch. Maybe not, take a shot, take a Uber now, I'm at a crib. Back once again. That's a rap, the crap, it don't end. Need a slap with a bat that don't bend. When a free code busting it down, I might spend. Back, it don't stop. When a free code busting it down, I might drop. Ego, running around and ride off with a weed smoke. Up in the cloud, I might cough.
Girl, you been acting ridiculous. So ridiculous. Don't you know it's best to keep out of my business? Why you keep all of my business? Girl, you been acting relentless. So relentless. Always hopping in this with a sentence. Why don't you stay out of my mentions? Girl, you been acting ridiculous. So ridiculous. Don't you know it's best to keep out of my business? Why you keep all of my business? Girl, you been acting relentless. So relentless. Always hopping in this with a sentence. Why don't you stay out of my mentions?
What a banger. No, nice. F.A.T.P from across the pond.
So yeah, that there was Cactus Carino, as I said earlier. That was submitted to us by 1987 Management. What's he say? 22-year-old native from Ladbroke Grove, brings an electric blend of both old and new hip-hop styles and influences in an attempt to revitalise stagnating scene. I don't think it's stagnating, I think it's popping, bro. I think it's popping, but I like the track anyway. Big ups for sending that in, all at 1987 Management, yeah. Oh, we've got some to play you right now, people. This big joint, actually, big joint. It features BVA from the 4 Owls. Abby that used to do the drum and bass and hip hop at Wishfest, she put us onto these guys. Oops, I do apologise, I thought my phone was on silent. They go by the name of Hi-Hatter and Mad Rock. The track we're playing you now is called Looking For Answers, and like I said, it's featuring BVA from the 4 Owls and Jay Griff. The production on it is by Mad Rock too, so I'll be playing something else by Hi-Hatter next week, which infused with a live band. Sick.
It's F to the A to the T to the P, bringing UK hip-hop overseas for the whole world to see. Sitting back with biscuits and tea. Oh please PC, play another beat. It is F to the A to the T to the P, bringing UK hip-hop overseas for the whole world to see. Sitting back with biscuits and tea. Oh please PC, play another beat.
I break limits, stay with it while my fate pivots. Like train tickets, 8 visits on a late snippet, blatant. Stay with it, waiting, my drained spirit, change physics, stay vivid, stay gripping patience. Times have changed, ride the way through these higher planes. I remain, guide the same through the light and aim. Brighter days guide the way, hide the light inside the fate. I might just break and hide the shame to rise to fight the might again. Lazy like that, see the crazy bike black, leave you late to hype back. See your cradled life snap, never basic. See the fate, don't waste it. See the fate I'm tasting, don't lead the way to meet the day I'm facing. Glorified madness, never found all the answers. Boring guys banters, the rounds that they hand us. Groove for fun with goons, they bond, they choose the truth. It's rude for some with booze, a ton we're losing on. Cruising through the lucid run.
Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers. Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers.
They developing the place.
Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers. Winding up your mind like a toy. Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers.
Now I spring rap. Hey yo, the presence revealed, can't look past the words I'm speaking, bro. A future in this field, a problem I can't leave alone. And even though the seeds I sow could really grow and their potential is unknown, I hesitate and can't let go. Guess you know this, know it's all opponents getting lost in my neurosis. It's natural and impulsive, no motive when I wrote this, but I can spit opinions like the sea did with Moses. It's fate, never chose this. Spinning over things I can't change now. Adapt and overcome, or victim of a breakdown. Stay winning, I'm persistent in those late rounds. Until the bell ring, the fucking beat is my playground. Fade out if you don't break the tracks or back the movement. City talk from all these actors and these plastic humans. Had my problems, real stories, I ain't gotta use them. Don't watch my moves, concentrate on what you're doing.
Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers. Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers.
They developing the place.
Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers. Winding up your mind like a toy. Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers.
Now I spring rap. Yo, I'm still searching, but I'm lost in the maze. The topic that plays repeated, I've forgotten the day. I forage and spray, escape, got some pot we can blaze. Usually the clueless motherfuckers claim they top of their game. I take them outside like what the fuck do you know? They puppets on ropes, I speak, tied them up with some notes. Been rocking the boat since way back with a couple of goats that got loose from the field and travelled up on some roads. J grip, hi-hat, a mad rock, the beat fat, a technique, the swift dagger. Wanna eat this, the platter like trackers with the satellites, knowing every move, that's why I rap at night and speaking slang and codes when I grab the mic. I stay stoned, it's like my brolly. I rock an open mind, but when I open my eyes, all I can find's Wally. That's why it's my script and I don't mean no medication. This concentration, why we twinkle like some constellation.
Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers. Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers.
They developing the place.
Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers. Winding up your mind like a toy. Jump up, stand up, looking for the answers.
Now I spring rap.
What a banger. F.A.T.P. Yeah, I told you that joint went in. Wait till you hear the one with the live band that was produced over in Italy. That is heavy. So let me tell you about Tuesdays on Wild One Radio, here on Wild One Radio. Tuesdays you get a mix. You've got Restart LA with Word of Mouth, which is followed by our good homer, the El Huerto show from El Huerto Express over there in Ecuador. Then there's the Reppin' For You show with Grant Body P. Gizmo Productions with DJ Views. There you go, we've got some DJ Views coming up later on. M City with Young Leaf and P Black, and then the Solid 60 with DJ Butters. That's got your Tuesdays sewn up here on Wild One Radio, which is proudly sponsored by Rockstar Energy Drink. Go give us a follow on social media, people. Me, PC the producer, DJ Simmy T, Reduced Fat Pun, Streets the Long Ting, The Skid Row Show, Leni's Drum and Bass Show. We can keep going, Encrypt, and the rest of us, DJ Swift even, over there in LA holding it down. But yo people, Check this joint.
From across the pond, from across the pond, from across the pond, hip hop show. From across the pond, from across the pond, from across the pond, hip hop show.
Let's get ready to rumble in a rap game. Wrap it up quick. We coming and bunning for funning and running and culling all the other MCs. I believe it equals E. Now I'm gunning and turning the gun into 30, not hurting and burning. You can't kill me, jeez. Wrong equation. Sum it up before coming up, looking better. No tummy tuck, I'm no tubby cunt. Just the usual one. G, I'm unusual. Come see like a jabberwock with a bag of skunk in the Babylon, babbling on about me now and they mum for natter and scum back on our bumps. Nitties in the city getting bitty in this little Britain, gathering drugs, sat on these stumps, taking Saturnus dust. That's not okay, it's okay. Call it what it is when you're sniffing and ticking and wishing you could piss in addition to living in bliss with a vixen. Yo, you can't be fixed. In this rap game, get the book of dummies, turn it to the back page. Track made, better set off running or we'll see you working backstage. Rap up tacky backstraps, tap 'em on a Mac case. In this rap game, whoops you mistook us for dummies, what a whack play. But your trap fade, better set off running or we'll leave you hurting max pain. Rap up tacky rap axe, strap 'em to the back of a cab with the black tape.
Rap game, gully Gaza bars, they shot no dagger in the dark. No funny what, no funny man can't pepper the game, no chili con con. Turn up on set like little man, walk warm. Flow stay coconut, persuading non-explosive lines, no vegan, non-corrosive future. Did the beat the pump, no twin towers, a burger leaf for grandma, put a Kia reefer. Haters, I mind you, they get picked like tweezer. A gather too rude, call them skeezer, geezer, please. Now we don't count on clouds, we blaze loud and conquer sounds up in the clouds. Till the medics do make the cut like inland revenue. Small by Betty crew, store one never knew. Don't block the way, just let us through. Raise the roof like Hurricane Katrina too. Don't want the papers or read the news daily, I just breathe the truth. At the not a tree, I pick the
in this rap game, get the book of dummies, turn it to the back page. Track made, better set off running or we'll see you working backstage. Rap up tacky backstraps, tap 'em on a Mac case. In this rap game, whoops you mistook us for dummies, what a whack play. But your trap fade, better set off running or we'll leave you hurting max pain. Rap up tacky rap axe, strap 'em to the back of a cab with the black tape.
Lost my way like I'm Tom twice, overdue turn west, Grandmaster gobshite. 2 turns ahead, bring a knife to a gunfight. Trust my judgment, line your iron sights and watch me cut the mustard. The book of tricks, back to front is covered. You could even bring the kitchen sink and afterwards I'll scrub the blood up. Getting brain like John Lennon's driveway. I've gone wrong, clogged up solids for a mind state. Took a piss, didn't give it back, hiding from the sun for months. 4 sides to stories if I'm drunk enough. Let's get hammered like nail on the head. Snag a route and I bail on my friends. Aimless and vexed, caving again to my shame and regrets. Relapsed, I just lost the week the right way. I go left, my best years might be past me, so I'm making the best. Cause I failed at making money moves, mates or amend. Yeah.
In this rap game, get the book of dummies, turn it to the back page. Track made, better set off running or we'll see you working backstage. Rap up tacky backstraps, tap 'em on a Mac case. In this rap game, whoops you mistook us for dummies, what a whack play. But your trap fade, better set off running or we'll leave you hurting max pain. Rap up tacky rap axe, strap 'em to the back of a cab with the black tape.
Listening to Wild One Radio. Wild One Radio. Wild One Radio. Wild One Radio. Wild One Radio.
Yeah, so let's have a look what goes down on a Wednesday here on Wild One Radio. You get some Air France with Charleston, which is followed by the Hip Hop Back in the Day show, which is coming direct from LDN, London Village, the capital of this country. That's swiftly followed by No Cuts, No Glory, the Urban Show. Then it's Soul It Down with DJ Gravity. Then there's the Mix Show Madness with Rampage. And then there's the Function with DJ Shaky and Friends. That's your Tuesday. That's your Wednesday lineup here on Wild One Radio. Where we going? Oh yeah, let's have it. When the Light Got Tripped, Macca's EP, Enough Said, just dropped that album of the same name. They've sent it in for us, for you people to hear, and this is the title track, When the Light Got Tripped.
Yo, this is Team Jeeves, shouts to Wire One Radio, F.A.T.P UK Hip Hop Show, big the fuck up.
I was still there when the light got tripped. Been out for a while, sat in the dark, locked out, just writing shit. I felt the flop, but your mind got gripped. Spare me a star, cause I dropped my guard for a second, the silence hit. Mix them chemicals, stir concoction, strong for the night. I ain't been out in about 3 weeks, man. I just been down in my house, won't lie. But I'm feeling fresh, new leaf time, reason for leaving. He slurred words with a punch and I saw them signs. If this world's my oyster, I'ma add white wine. If this bird's annoying, I'ma chat about. My chick's the best and that bitch is raw. Like a bullet in her chest when I spat that line. Stand up for friends, sat down for yours. I never bully anybody, only bully in the mind. These days when I put it in a rhyme that I couldn't but I might be saying she came when I put it in a line. That's weird cause I never released enough raps last year, man. I was still there when the light got tripped. Been out for a while, sat in the dark, locked out, just writing shit. I felt the flop, but your mind got ripped. Spare me a star, cause I dropped my guard for a second, the silence. Downtown connections I'll see when the grey turns blue. I'll see our beach and they say it's true. They came for the fame, I came for the music. And I can't hear when they spare me the chat, just save me the loop. I'll be gone my way. Sun with the haze or rain with the booze, man, it's either way. Burn or stain when there's nothing to lose, but you've been lucky in the game. When there's something to prove, then I'ma demonstrate. Any state fucking up the brain cells, renegade thoughts. Put it on the page when I'm bored, when I put it on the stage with a tour. When I get that cash in the future, never learned that from a tutor. Never turn back from the path that I'm choosing. Know that I used to slap with the raps, now the fam's got banks on the computer. I was still there with the, I was still there, I was still there when the light got tripped. Been out for a while, sat in the dark, locked out, just writing shit. I felt the flop, but your mind got gripped. Spare me a star, cause I dropped my guard for a second, the silence hit. I was still there when the light got tripped. I was still there when the light got tripped. I felt the flop, but your mind got gripped. Spare me a star, cause I dropped my guard for a second, the silence hit.
What a banger. F.A.T.P. Yeah, big shout out to all those Yogo Cop lads down there in Brighton on the south coast of the UK. Do go check them out all over the streaming sites. Yogo Cop Records, they produce some pretty dope music. Excuse me. Rockstar Energy Drink, that proudly sponsors Wild One Radio. It's F.A.T.P HHS UK, that's our social media, but you people probably already know that. Go give us a follow. Artists, if you want your music hearing on this show, our email is info@fatphiphopshow.uk. That's info@fatphiphopshow.uk. No code, just a .uk. Keeps it standard with the name of the show. Man like Killer Alias sent this next track in for us. This is a bit of deep, very deep track, man. This is a view at what's going on over there in Israel with the Palestinians and the Israelis, the atrocities that we're all seeing. This track here is made called Nadine Abdulatif. It's a young 10-year-old girl that was on the news talking about what she's going through and how she's having to deal with it. Killer Alias wrote a whole track based around that, sampled the news clipping as well. Killer Alias is actually a Pakistani Muslim, so he's sympathising with the rest of his people, and why not? So yeah, here's the track, listen to this.
I'm always sick. I'm always out of breath. I can't do anything. See all of this. What do you expect me to do? Fix it? I'm only 10. I can't even do anything in this world. I just want to be a doctor or anything to help my people, my kids.
She's only 10, she wants to be a doctor or a nurse, helping the poor people, hoping that Israel disperse. Victim of relentless suffering, picked on by a census government, exploding the fundaments so the house are under rubble pits. Structures destructed, coupled with abundance of blitz. Imagine sitting at home with the kids covering their eyes, so they don't have to see a hellstorm of airstrikes dropping from the skies. Tell me why Israel are adamant to destroy Palestine. Kids cry with no reply to shooting the parents with no remorse inside. My tongue's tired from writing rhymes, no more just stand by while Palestine dies. I'm horrified. What makes these people think they're doing is dignified? How come we just turn a blind eye to these kids defiled, terrified, jeopardized till they're dead inside? Count yourself lucky grown with the education, cause the kids of Palestine are suffering for their nation. Think of Nadine Abdul-Taif, she doesn't have a home, picking up the pieces of her property all alone. Count yourself lucky grown with the education, cause the kids of Palestine are suffering for their nation. Think of Nadine Abdul-Taif, she doesn't have a home, picking up the pieces of her property all alone. Fractured bones, lost souls, flattened domes, mosques and hospitals, even their homes. Missiles rocket to different Gaza zones. Severe predicaments, livid civilians, or wicked sins of incidents. Missiles from militants, pensiveness, hesitance, aggressive hellishness, malicious, religious, vicious catastrophe. Vengeance to the victims who witness the grimace and sickening calamities. It's so sad to see newborn babies in agony. How do you drop an airstrike on a newborn? That savagery, plow mission ops, non-stop bombs till it wipes out whole families, creating a war fallacy. Casualties are rapidly reaching the capacity, where's the humanity? Gaza took in the Jews, and this is how they showed their hospitality. They saved the people and their mentality just shows insanity, filled with fatalities and brutality. See the reality of this anatomy. Count yourself lucky grown with the education, cause the kids of Palestine are suffering for their nation. Think of Nadine Abdul-Taif, she doesn't have a home, picking up the pieces of her property all alone. Count yourself lucky grown with the education, cause the kids of Palestine are suffering for their nation. Think of Nadine Abdul-Taif, she doesn't have a home, picking up the pieces of her property all alone. Kids asleep in their bed, not even knowing they're already getting reaped by death. 1 minute laughing and joking, the next panicking and choking for their breath. The house is a broken mess, they can't find their parents under the rubble, not even to pay their respects. I know what I'm saying is hard to digest, but it's the whole truth and nothing less. Imagine the effects of digging for your parents, not even to know if you'll find them both alive or dead. Count yourself lucky grown with the education, cause the kids of Palestine are suffering for their nation. Think of Nadine Abdul-Taif, she doesn't have a home, picking up the pieces of her property all alone. Count yourself lucky grown with the education, cause the kids of Palestine are suffering for their nation. Think of Nadine Abdul-Taif, she doesn't have a home, picking up the pieces of her property all alone.
I'm just a kid. I don't even know what to do. I get scared, but not really that much. I do anything for my people, but I don't know what to do. I'm just 10. I'm just 10. All of this, when I see it, I literally cry every day, saying to myself, why do we deserve this? What did we do to this? My family said they just hate us. They just don't like us because we are Muslims. Why does Muslims act for you like that? We're just you see all of the kids around me, they're just kids. Why wouldn't you just set a missile to them and kill them? It's not fair. It's not fair.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
Yeah, that's definitely an eye-opener and a thought-provoking joint, that one. Killer Alias, big up on that, bro. Big up on that. One of the most current tracks of the day, that, rude boy. Much appreciated. Calligrapher, thank you for sending that in. Highly appreciated. What we're going to drop now, we're going to drop some Ambush Tactics. The track's called Sun Shines Again because it's been sunny for the last couple of days here in the UK.
Yeah, this is Ambush Tactics, and you're listening to F.A.T.P. from across the pond UK hip hop show on Wild One Radio.
told the story of this evil empire. Now it's coming full circle. It's the end of a dishonest reign. Sun shines again over those who chose love instead of greed and the corruption. Greed and the corruption. Time has told the story of this evil empire. Now it's coming full circle. It's the end of a dishonest reign.
I'm a father trying hard to raise the kids to wanna make it. See, I know this ship's sinking, so I'm thinking, can I face this? The world will never run the same way as it was run for us. Looking for the loopholes and soon show its crumbled dust. So I gotta fill their souls up with all the right tools. Learning a survival guide with resource manuals. I didn't really think it was a skill set needed. Now I'm studying myself to shed light and find the reason. The freezing cold night, I wanna know that you can stay alive and prosper even if it means society declines. I'm not here to serve fallen troops, raising up a team to carry weight for one another as this ruling class scream and beg help from a peasant. Now a predator that's hunting queens, politicians, and we collapse in the strong beams. All used to bear weight, now we watching it decay. I guess karma kinda waiting for that time to reclaim, like you haven't even checked it. Shaping the perspective, this empire falling cause it's strangled and neglected. Building up a death wish, karma going full circle. How do you expect to never get the backlash? It's just tax and bomb stacks dropping over many innocents. Ashamed to pay taxes when it's killing more civilians.
Time has told the story of this evil empire. Now it's coming full circle. It's the end of a dishonest reign. Sun shines again over those who chose love instead of greed and the corruption. Greed and the corruption. Time has told the story of this evil empire. Now it's coming full circle. It's the end of a dishonest reign.
I refuse to let my kids pay for this government's action. It was all a premeditated plan to be the best. Ain't the smallest bit of sorrow from the power-hungry West. Just a guaranteed solution to their conquest that won't work. Stars align, planets sink together in the solar system. Written by the ancients whose premonitions came true. Studied the stars, follow masters of the past. Carve diagrams and caves in a way to make the message last. Drogons all mapped it out before the science came around. Only now they seeing how incredibly precise. In the time of land farmers, descendants of their fathers who claim they came in chariots from way up in the stars. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The history's forsaken. It's a blatant form of discreditation. Stop hesitating. We are all now the last hope to build unity. The powers that be at the walls caging in prosperity. I'm mentally awake and take every single day as new. A privilege to be alive and loving this habitat full of rats and rodents. I see it all imploding. The show won't go on for much longer as death awaiting. The final breath is taken. The final breath is taken. Yeah, death awaiting. Death awaiting.
Time has told the story of this evil empire. Now it's coming full circle. It's the end of a dishonest reign. Sun shines again over those who chose love instead of greed and the corruption. Greed and the corruption. Time has told the story of this evil empire. Now it's coming full circle. It's the end of a dishonest reign.
You're now listening to F.A.T.P Radio Show. This is Cryptic, Dental Records Scotland in the building. Stay tuned for some more banging hip hop.
You want it, you got it, you got it, you want it. Life's too short to be following the clock, cause there's only one shot, you do not want to drop this. Giving you a deeper meaning, something to get lost in. You want it, you got it, you got it, you want it. Life's too short to be following the clock, cause there's only one shot, you do not want to drop this. Giving you a deeper meaning, something to get lost in. Proud to be turning this ship around. Yes, I've hit the ground running with a different sound. And now I'm in the house churning wisdom out, appealing to a more optimistic crowd as we spin around the sun in the nimbus clouds. Each doing our best trying to figure it out, but little is found. Frustrations flinging a towel, deadlift resistance living it out. Do we ever really die or just become unconscious? Memories will live forever, permanently haunt us. It's not ominous, much more positive. Pebbles in the pond, see the resonating droplets upon us, reflecting the butterfly effect. Astonishing the impact lives can affect. If your life's in a mess, putting stride in your step. Fight till the end, till the time of your death. Momentous momentum, you might just impress. Disprove the doubts that reside in your head. Put your mind to the test, be surprised by your strength. Take off the weight, feel it light in your chest. Climb out your beds, cause it's time for your breakfast. I'm serving a slice that'll heighten your senses. Wipe out the neck, looking fine up ahead. Behind where it's wet, silver's lining the edge. Start smiling your plebs, don't drive from the bed. Dialysis helps and you strive for perfection. Dissatisfied when your findings are empty. No epiphanies, no divine intervention. It lies in the silence, disguises a blessing. Don't give yourself a hard time crying in your bedroom. Rise to attention, aspire to be better. Rather try and feel the feel, we try for your best. Cause you want it, you got it, you got it, you want it. Life's too short to be following the clock, cause there's only one shot, you do not want to drop this. Giving you a deeper meaning, something to get lost in. You want it, you got it, you got it, you want content. Life's too short to be following the flock, cause there's only one shot. You do not want to drop this, giving you a deeper meaning, something to get lost in.
So yeah, let's cut off a bit abruptly, that didn't it? I do apologise. Yeah, Thursday's Wild One Radio. You get to listen to the Adrenaline Hot Mix with Just Jace. Then there's the playback with T-Mac, which is followed by Outside the Box with DJ Bossa Nova. Then there's straight after that, it's followed by the Afterglow with Super Will. Then there's the one and only Leni's Drum and Bass Show. Then it's Mr. Throwback Thursday with Jamie and Bill. That's how the build up on Wild One Radio on a Thursday. So yeah, do get involved, people. Go follow Wild One Radio on all social medias. Go follow us, F.A.T.P as well. We're across the board everywhere. Artists, if you want your music on the show, the email you need is info@fatphiphopshow.uk. That's info@fatphiphopshow.uk. Go check out our partner as well, thop.co.uk. Whole host of dope ass t-shirts and hoodies are available via that site. We take on a number of we'll take on as many artists as we can get as well to help sell their merchandise globally, because that's what it's about. We take your logo, we print it on t-shirts, we distribute it globally, we give you online web space, we give you weekly posts as well, make up stories across social media with your merchandise, so the people buy them things, because that's what it's about. We're 5-6 minutes off the hour mark, so what we're going to do is go into some RZA. Everyone loves V. This track we've been playing for a long time. It's called Triumph. This is due to be reworked for the album release, so keep your ears peeled, people. Here's the track now.
Yeah. Wagwan, you don't know this is Kalashnikov, yeah? F.A.T.P, Leicester City, what's good? Rap!
That's me.
On license, tryna chill, cause it's bait. Stepped out reception, see my niggas whip at the gate. Shall we grab 2 bikes and go and lick out a safe? If I ever get life, then I'm planning escapes. On license, tryna chill, cause it's bait. Stepped out reception, see my niggas whip at the gate. Shall we grab 2 bikes and go and lick out a safe? If I ever get life, I'm planning escapes. I was patterned up in jail, I was smoking on vapes. Cooking mackerel in a kettle like I'm home to a steak. I'm a license all mad, they want me home before 8. I told them, I ain't got a home, my home's the estate. I've hardly seen freedom since I was a teenager, and now I'm 22B, I need paper. I had a £50 note on my screensaver. If I get bagged, then I'll tell rap, see you later. If I get back, tell them pack me up with Charles. Back out on the road, trying to get her behind bars. When they look up at the sky, the only time they seen a star. When he went and bought a Mars, only time he ate a bar. Only time they seen sports when they rented out the car. Never done an Aggie B. Nah, I ain't glorifying nothing, I'm just saying where we are. I hit the road broke on my arse, so I had to lick me off a crop for a start. I came a long way from rubbing pushies on the park, caught suckies on the park, getting mucky with a tar. That was nearly 10 years ago now, fam, raw. Cell spins, I've been putting Zankos up my arse. Loyal to the soil, so I had to take a charge. Mum was using foil, not for cooking but for dark. Make music for the streets, but I'm good enough for charts. Rizzy ain't a rapper, but I swear it's kinda hard. I take him to the travel lodge, don't know about no shard. How you splashing on the tart, go and spend that on your marge. Spoiling nick me on a visit, that's another fucking charge. Zoots on the yard, I quit it cause the hammer made me power in my door. I got a dagger and a hammer in the passer. On the wing was swapping rice for bitties, chicken and their pasta. Cold blue, mamba got him mash up. Cold red, someone's getting stabbed up. Mash on me, another mash stashed for a backup. Now I'm in this hotel, making bay mo back up. My OT thing said next time bring crack up. My baby mo, she always tryna give me hassle. New ting told me I'm the king to a castle. I ain't looking for that, me I'm looking
one, I'm still moving with Sam. I used to boost in my van, rolling bikes in the back on the plank. Then I hit jail, banging out wanks, CZs and them zanks. Squally up me down the block for a shank. Had me counting down days till I land. Came home, I ain't banned. I like white bitches, I like them tanned. I need to fly out and touch me some sand. I used to drink Russian stand. Now it's goose or Ciroc in the dance. Fifth time touching road, I had to move proper. Hot face, known by more than a few copper. I hit the army shop and bought 2 chopper. We don't do cat D's and we don't do rottle. Some do road stoner super bikes, we do throttle. Friday night I'm driving, drinking out the goose bottle. So then police blue lighting, the kids keep dying. The judge keeps lifing through my talks, that's riding. That bitch still lying, new things still frying. Making Becky getting ready, but my shit needs ironing and probation. Was talking about a recall, just left Liverpool, now I'm back in freefall. Bitch tried to have my pants down like I'm getting spun. T-Pain, she put her hands down, now I'm getting sprung. T playing my tracksuit match, it's getting struck deep. Brains got my eyes shut whilst I'm getting so.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
The slow attraction of a devilish action. Another moves to bruise, abuse, light the fuse with the coast to implant the fake news. We got all of the claws, clubbing those horns, the claw for straws. They got laws to the floor. Rock to the rhythm, the devil, he plays a fiddle land. Running like fast trap in the middle of his middle land. Sucking the souls of those pulling a blindfold. Pigeonhole, sold the mold, but waits to sell. The devil in the middle, the killer playing the puppet, taking, picking up a few with the wicked, they get nothing here. You better move your mind, and pretty soon you'll find a whole brand designed. A big pantomime, a big scam to blind. I hope humankind in this you they'll find, so better use your mind. If you don't pay for the teeth, they will cause you creep. They will call you a thief, they will call the police. They will do what it takes, from the pit full of snakes to enlist you with hate to a fist full of fakes. But we see through the crazy days, cut through the chat with a razor blade. Take aim, till we got a minuscope. Man, make you say to yourself, that's dope, man. Rock to the rhythm to see how to five ball fingers in the place that we are now minding our P's and Q's. With a fire refuse, yeah, we pay the dues. They got nothing to lose.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
So yeah, people, make sure you all go follow Everyone Loves V across all social media platforms. Go find him on streaming platforms as well, because that track Triumph is available to stream right now. Straight after Virizzi there, we played you some Fireball Flingers. That track was called Mind Out, straight off the Back to Burn album. That was a last minute addition to the playlist, that was, because I wanted some Fireball Flingers on this week's show for you people. Fridays here on Wild One Radio, as you probably well know. Before us there was the Ryan show with Ryan Verd, I can't even say his name anyway, Hampton's David, Mr. Cheeks and DJ Honky Wonka? Jeez, then there's obviously the F.A.T.P hip hop show, followed by us, there's the straight after us, should I say, is the Legendary with Bubblefish. Then there's Ron Shamix. Then there's the Block Never Sleeps with DJ Dez. Go check that shit out, people. Fridays is packed here on Wild One Radio. What is this coming up right now? Listen to it and I'll tell you after.
But no matter how much time I spend working things out, there are some things I can't control. I've had to learn how it all works, how to be patient, how to stay focused, and how not to become disheartened. But still, I ask myself.
How do I open doors when they boarded up and bolted closed? How can I get close when the goalposts keep moving lows? How do I hold the game? The game's a hot potato, blows up in my face the second it's safe in my control. How do I make a wave without a sea of people's backing? How can I catch a break when it's so hard to take and grasp it? How do I make a name when every name is taken? Damn it! How can I eradicate the weight, maintain the balance? How do I move when there's always 2 steps back? How can I get past the wall that is stopping me? How do I prove that my calling is recording tracks? How can I smash the glass that's on top of me? How do I gain the respect that I deserve? How can I bring attention to the words? How will it work? How will the world react to what I say in verse? How do I sustain the first to be first?
How do I think I'm with the box and still fit in with the crowd? How do I
try and be different when it isn't allowed?
How do I pick myself up when they keep kicking me down?
How do I stick to my story when they twist it around?
How do I hold on to my hope when all they give me is doubt?
How do I think about the future when I live in the now?
How do I try and fly when they won't let me lift off the ground?
How do I figure this out now? All I'm thinking is how.
So this is dedicated to those rappers with the crazy bonnets. How you got no love for the craft, but still you say you're artists. Rap's got your fat pockets and still you like to claim you're starving. It's hip-hop, you imposters left this reputation tarnished. I'm dropping rhymes cause I'm not the type that uses guns, but fuck 'em if this is the new school, I wanna shoot 'em up. How'd it come to this? How far they forced me to go? How did I not foresee how I come to this fork in the road? How do I go on being the same artist that no one sees while these jokers be making money? Guess the joke's on me. I'm forever be seen about as relevant as the letter B in the word thumb. I guess this sentences is representing me in both ways. I hope they just don't stay. There's no space in the game, but is it my fault cause I won't change? See, rapping's my passion. How can I turn my back on my dream? But it's got me feeling like this shit will never happen for me. I'm asking how with the box and still fit in with the crowd.
How do I try and be different when it isn't allowed?
How do I pick myself up when they keep kicking me down?
How do I stick to my story when they twist it around?
How do I hold on to my hope when all they give me is doubt?
How do I think about the future when I live in the now?
How do I try and fly when they won't let me lift off the ground?
How do I figure this out now? All I'm thinking is how. There's such an overcrowded, oversaturated market now, and I'm trying to fly but still remaining grounded. How in the hell do I get out in the open when no hope is out in? It's like a funnel for the hundreds and thousands and counting. This game's a mountain which most will never mount and won't amount to shit. Yeah, it's like you over into the mountain, it's over with no chance to blink. Just when you think that you about to win, it's like, and then you out of it.
If I can have it at least, just let me get a taste of it, or even just a sniff of it, so I can see the way it is, so I can believe there's at least a slim chance of making it. Even if it's paper thin, yo, I don't care, I'm chasing it. Just take me from this place I'm in. From day one I've hated it. Maybe I was raised in it, but I don't have to stay in it. I'm trying to open up the door, and I'm sure they barricaded it, but I'm from Manny, bro, and I got no problems with breaking in.
How do I
think I'm with the box and still fit in with the crowd?
How do I try and be different when it isn't allowed?
How do I pick myself up when they keep kicking me down?
How do I stick to my story when they twist it around?
How do I click onto my hope when all they give me is doubt?
How do I think about the future when I live in the now?
How do I try and fly when they won't let me lift off the ground?
How do I figure this out now? All I'm thinking is how.
What a banger. F.A.T.P. That there was a banger. This next track here coming up is a banger. It's by Black Ram. He sent us this in earlier on in the week. The track's called Morality. Yeah, you're going to enjoy this, people. Oh no, sorry, I do apologise. The track we just heard there, that was Organised Chaos. The track was entitled How. That's off their recently released, should I say, Silent Conversations album. Hey, Black Ram, here it is, Mortality.
A killer with a real ambition to put in the work. When I'm gripping, going berserk in the kitchen to hurt. Slice down, fight rounds on a chopping block. Non-stop as I pop on the chopper, shot on the spot of a job. Begging to die from more than more. Salute I applied, so I sued them as I could and tied. When I watered the eyes and I torture in the orchard, the order the prize on the order, the more than mice. cut, gut, still is fucked up. Mirrors and knives, hearing the cry. Serrated, degraded, never hesitated to kill on the grind. Spitting the mind, it will, and I'm ripping the spine. Soul slipping is mine. Oh, dipping and dying, and I bind, dissect, and I strip off your flesh to die next. As I split up your chest to bisect. High tech, as I shred up your neck, so why less I wreck. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When I cut with an uppercut. Rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When they're running up, cut 'em up. When they're running up, rip 'em. Running to tell the last loin to dozens of a coin. Putting your head blended in your tinder. Feel the thick of it, spilling it, dripping the blood. Let the flood as the guts run amok on a buzz. Hit a chainsaw, drain, throw rain, war, pour fluid in the music, introduce it, come and do shit. I thought not, stop, helpless, excel. The smells of the L, well, hell's melting all the cells. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When I cut with an uppercut. Rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When I cut with an uppercut. Rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Out of God in another realm, better spell, red hells. Headed for a dead tail, fed in trails. In the outer worlds, out of crowd, shout a little louder. Turning in the powder crowd upon the tower. In a shower of blood, a dog out of the ground and pound. And I be loud and proud, hit them around and round. Flawlessly, forcibly, audibly, morbidly, pouring the gore to see all of these mortaries. Open the cavity, see this fatality. Skin off the flesh as I do it so gradually. Splatter anatomy, scatter the fragments and matter that went on a platter. I shatter the gather remains. I pick up your brain, you're breathing in pain. I kill you in vain. See the capillaries, heavy artillery, spilling your innards and nervous in thirds. Demons and reach 'em and reel 'em and peel 'em and freeze 'em. No healing, just coughing and wheezing, sobbing and weeping, receiving the beating and grieving. I weaken and reaching your heart. To pull it apart, I climb up the ladder. The batter the man, I hammer the clan, batter and ram, hitting the fans, dripping and ripping the grip of my hand. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When I cut with an uppercut. Rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When I cut with an uppercut. Rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When I cut with an uppercut. Rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up, rip 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When they're running up, when they're running up. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up. When they're running up, cut 'em up. When they're running up, rip 'em.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
Black Ram there, he's actually a Sudanese refugee here in the UK. Go check his music out, he's pretty dope. Some of his music political and all aimed at the situations going on in Sudan. You find him on all streaming sites anyway. What we got? Michael Parkinson and Joe Public. The track is called Out in Public, and you are about to hear it now.
Wild One Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we proudly present to you Joe Public. This is your host. If you don't know me by now, get to know me. Michael Parkinson. And we'll do this anywhere, any place. Indoors, or out in public.
I apply the sudden force of a juggernaut. Plug it in your motherboard. Nothing short of rawness, giving junkies what they're clucking for. Be in the mic, I like when samurais are clutching swords. May I spray an array of my corrupted for rubber core. I called it born in a barn, but had to shut the door. Joe was going over the top, just like a busty broad. Appreciation for my stunning form coming forth. Nourishing the hungry hordes in my country tour. Take the bumpkin out the boy, that's something unachievable, not feasible. What kind of rot, a fruit that they've been feeding you? Parkinson supplied me with the beat to lean into. For making mincemeat of you, you're learning who the fuck you're speaking to. You caught me can't afford to put the cavalry. Top ranking stock, I tell a captain when the sound of ease waves in the city like a cyclone about a seas. In my five spies couldn't extract my strategies.
We stay wildin' out for the cloud, play it loud for the crowd when we bump it. But I'm known for the sound and the style. I am proud while you're known for the dumb shit. I'm just keeping it brief. I am one with the beats like I'm one with the drum kit. From the streets to the beach, so we brought you the heat when we're out here in public.
With the pen pen of venom on the level 24/7, exploding off the ropes. And Nigel Ben and Gerald McLennan in bed, a 7 microphone inside your skeleton, then belling up my therapist to tell him Dr. Jekyll needs his medicine. From the country to the tenements, I represent the elements of this experiment, forever prevalent like Melly Mel's message, resonating cool hurts, innovative ways to juggle a break. Abandoning the manuscript is like a whip without a counterfeit for pamper kids and petty temper tantrums. All the sketchy facts to dig the saddest things, the essence is a yeti to the fancy rich, the Spanish banging raps and stiff and trampling the canvases. I cancelled anger management to rant this rapidly, cram a message in the music like rapping a tambourine. Bandwagon rappers got my front the magazines. You can make a transcendental Buddhist monk get mad as scream.
We stay wildin' out for the cloud, play it loud for the crowd when we bump it. But I'm known for the sound and the style. I am proud while you're known for the dumb shit. I'm just keeping it brief. I am one with the beats like I'm one with the drum kit. From the streets to the beach, so we brought you the heat when we're out here in public.
Elevated mental state to penetrate through heaven's gates. And a fate packing with his mouth wrapped in sellotape, emanating 7 shades of excellence on center stage. Pen and flames hot enough to melt 11 metal plates. I've seen this bit, it seems you fit your bars so we can shit you when your crew are fetuses, eating dick with penis lips. Call me the meanest kid, I've seen it slightly secretive, cooler than the freezing fridge. A fiend who's reaching deeper pitch. Whoever says my shit's not street, what, you're gonna run and tell the hip-hop police? These kids want speed, like they got big hot beef. Get your minge off me, you smell a bit off key. J-O-E, not your average, knowing them we're savages. Patterns in my pattern, slapping rappers out the passiveness. Using rapid wit to batter. The fact of the matter is you claim to ring like you're tracking with the backings.
We stay wildin' out for the cloud, play it loud for the crowd when we bump it. But I'm known for the sound and the style. I am proud while you're known for the dumb shit. I'm just keeping it brief. I am one with the beats like I'm one with the drum kit. From the streets to the beach, so we brought you the heat when we're out here in public.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
It's F to the A to the T to the P, bringing UK hip hop overseas for the whole world to see. Sitting back with biscuits and tea. Oh please PC, play another beat. It is F to the A to the T to the P, bringing UK hip hop overseas for the whole world to see. Sitting back with biscuits and tea. Oh please PC, play another beat.
Fuck do I start? Right. Just looking for culture? Well, there is no culture. Just getting pissed, going to work and voting for vultures and being confused but acting like you're not, pretending you've got the clue that nobody's got, and getting offended about people getting offended more than the people you say getting offended. We've gone too far right on what's left a snob. Spell women with an X, you're probably a knob. There's too much noise, man, there needs to be silence and contemplation between ambulance sirens, open-mindedness, honest reflection. But we've gone too far in the wrong direction. Substandard standards laughed at and left stranded. The state of this island, but I see no anger. Well, there's anger, it's just misdirected and disjointed. I would go on, it just feels a bit pointless. It's an absolute banana bomb of confident idiocy, corruption and cronyism, a lack of proficiency. There's a bit of efficiency, something to do well. Stab you in the back and then point at someone else. Fuck a youth club, give us cuts, a massive abandonment. Clap at the NHS and then vote to dismantle it. We're through the looking glass, call the nurses amazing, but when it comes to paying them, spit in the faces. Psychopathic nature, fake smiles and statements, descendants of slavers, lawbreakers and makers. They do what they want cause they know that they can. In the palm of a wrinkled hand, a gormless class. Gods are rags and you repeat what you read. Don't consider the source, just compose a tweet. It's all been designed around your worst side, and you're so well trained that it works every time. Get your hands up in the class if you've got any class. There's a definite silence, a distinct lack of hands. Pathetic with their sedatives, embarrassing predators, disingenuous degenerates and various etc. I think we lost the battle of bitterness and sourness, blaming other people for shortcomings of their hours. The bloke with the matches is blaming the one on fire as we sharpen the pitchforks as if we're not all just tired. Content with mediocrity, confidently complacent as nationalism notches up another battered nation, and we look out at the world from a sad lonely basement. A short man syndrome on a national basis. The snake oil salesman, he calls it a day as he packs away the cure of what's made you insane. Targets sedated with a plague of hatred funneled into a collective consciousness that's vacant. We follow the sirens, now we're stuck on this island. There's no rationalising it or chance of surviving. Understandably upset but the pain self-inflicted. Walk and talk in boring contradiction. Bow down to the overlords, he eat a massive who in any other school would get absolutely battered, but you followed him anyway, spouting a narrative he didn't even form, he just parroted. It's proper embarrassing, but it's where we're at. Gone too far right, and what's left is mad. Orchestrated violence, police state but proud of it. Racist, sexist foundation that's floundered. It's all gonna be mental as I make plans to bail. The last look at a frail nation that's failed. I pack my bags, prep the cat for flying away from the last plane of Normal Island.
What you people just heard was Jester. The track was entitled Normal Island. Yeah, I know you people like that. I like his poetry flow, innit? Let's have a look at Saturday's lineup here on Wild One Radio. So tomorrow here on Wild One Radio, which is Saturday, it kicks off with Fresh Heat Radio with the world famous DJ Fresh. Is that the same? I do apologise, people. That should be on silent, shouldn't it? Famous. Yeah, after that you've got Santo Sessions with Jesus Juice. Then you go into No Cuts No Glory, the electronic show, which is swiftly followed by Roll Up Radio with SB the DJ. Straight out of that show you go into One on One with DJ Hood, and then there's the house mix featuring Eddie Hello. And then it's back again to Fresh Heat Radio on a Saturday. We'll tell you what Sunday's all about here on Wild One Radio very soon, but we're going to drop you a submission now from an MC that goes by the name of Apocrypha. He's actually born and bred in our home city of Leicester here in the UK. He's moved over to France. He sent us this track and it's called No Way Out. It's featuring Miss Ike. I believe Miss Ike's French as well. So yeah, check it.
Electronic kink, a drink of ambrosia, skin tone prose, a symphony of groans at the Roman symposia. Sin City utopian, roaming in closed overgrowth with tree spirits of Tokyo. Ronin Totoro, the growth of Pinocchio. Who knows the road from broken homes to hustled hopes and rope for dope? Choking on a soda, float alone at the Somatos rodeo. The cologne of the lonely souls, ozone dope and rose overblown. Okie doke, ocean soaked. Floating in a broken rowing boat, all hemmed in ways are better days of Rover, Croatoan and folks, old rovers roaming Roanoke. Staff carved out of Roanoke, Arthur Conan's photo notes, star charts of an unknown home.
It's all good, it's all good. Les journées sont longues mais les années sont courtes. Elles sont courtes, je suis dans le denial. Je peux pas trouver mon répit ailleurs. Je pourrais trouver d'autres solutions, but I'm too busy getting higher. Cause it's all good, it's all good. Les journées sont longues mais les années sont courtes. Elles sont courtes, je suis dans le denial. Je peux pas trouver mon répit ailleurs. Je pourrais trouver d'autres solutions, but I'm too busy getting higher. Je voudrais sortir de ma tête, but shit is complicated. La vie n'est pas moins moche depuis que j'ai compris qu'elle est. Ok, du coup je vais combiner les drogues, c'est tout ce qui reste when happiness is confiscated. Man, le shaitan magic, come and get it. Je sais qu'on pourra plus jamais get back together. Je suis chez mes guys au meilleur avec des flaques sous les yeux depuis 6 ans. Il serait peut-être temps de faire mon deuil, mais depuis toi le monde est 2 fois plus beau quand je ferme un œil. Ils me crient que leur monde est beau, je les entends à peine. Pour eux le ciel est bleu mais il pleut dans ma tête. That's how it goes. Je sais bien que les visages ne sourient pas par défaut. That's how it goes. Désolé j'ai pas beaucoup de sentiments mis à part défaut. That's how it goes. J'ai pas confiance, non c'est seulement que les idylles se soldent par 2 êtres qui finissent seuls. C'est comme ça que je pars blasé, sortant couvert, seul, bras croisés. Il fait si froid dans tes bras grands ouverts. It's all good, it's all good. Les journées sont longues mais les années sont courtes. Elles sont courtes, je suis dans le denial. Je peux pas trouver mon répit ailleurs. Je pourrais trouver d'autres solutions, but I'm too busy getting higher. Cause it's all good, it's all good. Les journées sont longues mais les années sont courtes. Elles sont courtes, je suis dans le denial. Je peux pas trouver mon répit ailleurs. Je pourrais trouver d'autres solutions, but I'm too busy getting higher.
Knowledge yourself can only help to find the cage bars. Replay le jour à jour, everyday is strange art.
Date d'alcool pour un peu de bonheur qu'il faudra payback. On me demande si ça va, je réponds toujours en playback.
Take that, freeze frame, new meat on a 2D. As each pain's a souvenir projected on a new screen.
And you scream you can't take it anymore. Mais on aime choix, on fait des erreurs mais on continue de faire les mêmes choix.
Hey même ça, ain't enough to make us take another look. Shake us from our odorless chasing waves to straight destruct.
Feuille tes shots, donne un verre de pas de la vie est si belle. Quand je roule à fond, les yeux fermés, sans airbag et sans seatbelt.
To seek help, easy to say, mais dur à faire. We're all aware to stumble and fall is normal, solitaire.
On fait même plus la fête, les larmes s'y joignent lorsque l'alcool coule. Mes proches me demandent comment ça va, je leur réponds It's all good, it's all good. Les journées sont longues mais les années sont courtes. Elles sont courtes, je suis dans denial. Je peux pas trouver mon répit ailleurs. Je pourrais trouver d'autres solutions, but I'm too busy getting higher. Cause it's all good, it's all good. Les journées sont longues mais les années sont courtes. Elles sont courtes, je suis dans denial. Je peux pas trouver mon répit ailleurs. Je pourrais trouver d'autres solutions, but I'm too busy getting higher. But it's all good.
What a banger. F.A.T.P.
Excuse me, people, I mean, you're yawning my head off this evening. I'm proper tired. Proper tired. Don't forget, go check out our partners, our sponsors, thop.co.uk. There's a F.A.T.P store where you get F.A.T.P merchandise, t-shirts and hoodies and hats with the F.A.T.P logos on them. You can buy them. You can also get 10% off with the code F.A.T.P show, but that's only for merchandise with the F.A.T.P logos on it. Go check out the artist Kaski's logo t-shirts as well. We've also got Doc Terror, Echo from the US of A too, and of course ours truly, F.A.T.P. We're looking at getting our homie Streaks the Long Tings t-shirts and merchandise up on there, along with his Blue Crew. That will be coming soon. And artists, if you've got a logo and you want it on t-shirts, we can handle the printing, the distribution and all the online steez that you need. Just hit us up. It's info@fatphiphopshow.uk. That's our email, or you can find us messages on social media, FATPHHS UK. We are just about everywhere. Wild One Radio, messages via Wild One Radio as well, or message me, PC the producer, quite happily. We will respond and we will get talking. Check out this Children of the Wind joint. I know you already have checked it out because I've played it a few times already. It's called Right Spot.
Came and stopped, this is the right spot to spend the night, floating rise up. Time goes on and now already at a night's up. The sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise.
It sounds like driving past these flower fields while entering the city at night. Kinda tired, yet these beautiful sights keep me elevated, more than entertaining. Sounds like if I got to touch them, I would enter paintings. Now I'm in apartments, one spot, one stop. Road runners on the go before the sun's up. Posted in the spots that you won't spot, and you know that the voyage just started sparking.
Came and stopped, this is the right spot to spend the night, floating rise up. Time goes on and now already at a night's up. The sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise. The sun's already on the rise, but
the sun is on the rise, the day goes by, it's our demise. We have to make some music as we build an enterprise. The rain is on the floor and slowly dries. We don't want to wake up early cause the early birds are shy. They are the cloud, not the eyes of the weary. That's why me always keep 'em open, me a visionary. We got the knowledge and the wisdom, the sound system and the weed man, playing beats by Mr. T's fam.
Came and stopped, this is the right spot to spend the night, float and rise up. Time goes on and now we're ready at a night's up. The sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise. The sun's already on the rise, but the sun is on the rise. The rays of hope align, you can see it in my eyes now. So strive to be wise. If you're feeling down, just look up to the skies now. Just look up to the skies now. Just look up to the sky. Le soleil vient de se lever et je pense à la vie. Mon esprit m'a fait voler pendant toute la nuit. We came and stopped, this is the right spot to spend the night, float and rise up. Time goes on and now we're ready at a night's up. The sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise, but the sun's already on the rise. The sun's already on the rise, but
pay attention. What a banger. F.A.T.P. F.A.T.P. Nice. Hardcore hip hop. F.A.T.P. From the United Kingdom. UK. Wild One Radio. Enjoy. F.A.T.P.
Representing lovely.
F.A.T.P.
UK underground.
That's definitely my cup of tea. One lump or two.
Started off as something beautiful, maybe even righteous. I fight as shape, as blindness inside us. Hating be our mainest, frightened be my sanest. Gliding through the space of life like I was mindless. Sipping on the finest wine that killed kindness. Driven by the crime, confined to yes whiteness. Tripping out a vein and finding what the line is. Living in a time defined by what your sign is. Deck, picks, lessons and clicks. Inflicted with the mark of the beast. 666, we fucking sick. Checks, conditioned to fix on what the net projects is the shit. Permission to mix with the outside the good life. In purer times we would fight before the tune hype. Ash you, gazoon tight out in the moonlight when the mood was just right. In 97 I could live forever and never see a more beautiful sight.
Fight battles and all feel oppression. The whole world's stressing and plotting to end it, but at the expense of others it causes tension. And now all divided, the spell is deflection. Maybe tall when flexing your tendons, that rush of aggression and much needed adrenaline. Maybe it's good to feel rage and not accept it. Maybe it's a struggle that keeps you determined. All different with an angry face. Fucking state of this world today. Wanna make a good change and they twist it. Media picks it, it makes you look stupid. It's a newsfeed on an iPhone. My attention span is looking low. I scroll, no caps locks or text bold. Put it in my breath and invest in hopeful songs.
Introduce the world to corruption and lawful and chaos. People are being laid off, governments keep us under surveillance. A slew of demons, pedos and pagans who try to fuck each other, wearing masks, counting cash, laughing in K-pop. They drag you on Twitter back in the day from the back of a pickup if you did wrong, with no chance to forgive them. Money is now Bitcoin, no need to work hard cause it won't grow in trees, now it just shows up on screens. Remember not to speak, better yet not to think, cause every post you make might cost you everything, and you'll be living without able to make a living. So would it kill you to have a better opinion? This is the world you live in. It's not the sign of the times. This is everything that they asked for, including your minds. This is Armageddon, the rapture, a global divide, the society under capture. Who watch it go by, it's suicide.
It's like they've forgotten who the go-round here is. They're all sheep in the field, I'm fearless. Pen is my sword when I'm fencing. Don't come close when I'm venting. I spin an MC out the clothes he's renting. They do it for the clout when sending. More likely to aim for the head and dead him. Where's the respect then? Fuck your brethren, he's trying to show off for a painting. Brother, I'll end him, never been no informer, but I know I could take your senor. I sneak this a maxi, the whole thing's over. You need more luck than a 4-leaf clover. She sells seashells on the seashore. He shells beats when the Hennessy pours. Can't get in these doors, I'm settling scores. Can't handle the beef when I'm levering jaws. Man, I pop and weave like Ali. Can't see when I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I bring the Mac in, I go stealth mode like a ninja assassin. My mic is my gun, I'll slap it. Nothing but shells, I'm packing cash smoke when knocking. You one touch mic, then back it. My back goes up, I'm attacking. The best defenses, offense clapping. My girl's more gangster than you, bitch. Stupid new kids thinking a bad boy's clueless. This might not be about you, know what they say if the shoe fits. Cobra Kai, I can't die. Don't try own the mic, cause I'll ride. My talent is God sent, man, I gotta shake off the cobwebs. I ain't trying to be another lost vet. So hold up. Run up the cash, don't slow up. Still a big kid that I wanna grow up. Took it to the candy store and tell a grown-up. Set up in a milky bar up in a donut. I hate people when they see me. Shit will change for you a greasy. Keyboard warriors giving it lips. Tricks, you really be carrying on sticks. I ain't got a gun, but man, I glass your face in. For your sake, brother, don't catch me wasting. Montón de copas, muevo como Satan. Lo siento, mama, no tengo patience, espera. ¿Dónde está mi Panamera? Tú no quieras una guerra. I'm studying Sun Tzu when I come through. Bring the art of war when I bun you. You can die like Kenny, no kung fu. Caught man to his grave while I munch food. On the mic you sound like Timmy. Really crippling MC till it looks like Jimmy. My head's unstable, collecting gravestones, stacking up pesos. Never had a halo, mum still thinks I'm an angel. When you're in the cane you ain't able. What are you thinking? My man, are you dumb? Like I ain't 10 years deep in this shit. Oi little boy, you're my son. And now you're the sacrificial lamb. These bullets got names you understand. I'll come for your neck like it's halal. Don't speak my name, I'm not your pal. My Morocco brother will slice you up like kebab meat gladly. Maybe you can meet the Stanley. I can see you be no more than the hash. She's saying it, you can beat Manxie. I'm not some has-been thinking I'm pussy like a uterus. You don't wanna know what I will do for love. Is it stupid is what stupid does. I've been telling every time that I'm due to bust.
Why they try this shitty? I smile but I got my flicky. Always big up the 0318 and I get real mad when they don't fuck with me. How can I get more love than the rest of the world than I get on my fucking city? Yeah, the situation got sticky.
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
Guaranteed red stains, cause I only fire off the bars with wet brains. Forget the head games, rappers feel the death pains. I put it on until they creased up with chest pains. I get blazed and spit flows, and I don't stop dropping until your motherfucking wigs explode. Now you know all this new shit's a joke. Rappers say they're busting off, I think the motherfucking trigger's broke. Yo, this shit's whack, I can't observe or watch him. I think it's time to box him, you know Freddy Fox him. I fire flames off and LG rocks him. We knocks him out the box and drops him, that's how we stop them. This ain't bars and beats, it's culture turns sour. Separate the wheat from the chaff, that's how we burn ours. The main ingredient will stay fresh. And me and LG Rock are putting this down the best, yes.
Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. True story. Every word I say is drama. It's drama to the finish. Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. True story. Every word I say is drama to the finish.
So don't test. This ain't the shit to step to. So listen close to these words and bless you. I spit quotes, my nib notes, and yo will wreck booze and slip folks and switch coats and hit them with a death move. So let's move like real hip hop is supposed to. This shit's too easy, I'd go straight for your whole crew. I'll roll up and roll through, maybe stop and smoke a few. But before the crew of my pain game will choke you. To never do what we don't do, we're real life. If you live the way we lived and seen with real eyes, well then you'd realize the difference between real guys and real lies. But clowns never realize your deal's happy meal sized, I need more lunch. I got a hunch, I'm nothing but a bunch of cunts. Stunts fake in the front, you need to stop that. So me and LG Rock the pulling up ready to rock that.
Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. True story. Every word I say is drama. It's drama to the finish. Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. True story. Every word I say is drama to the finish.
Yeah, the streets move, and so we'll move with it. Even if that means me having to go to prison. Ain't nothing new there, that's the local vision. So my mic's like a lens, it turns vocals to prisms. Man's listen, the drums thudding and thumping, adrenaline jumping, pure blood's pumping. Ain't that something? Keeping heads pumping, kill a big kill bars, it's ammo I'm dumping. It's nothing, this is fresh off the dome flow. Like when disaster strikes and you see it in slow-mo. Oh no, I did them with the low blow. Anything goes when dealing with these no-nos. Yo bro, I'm on some shit that's ill, I'm so sick with it. These mans are masking they grill, I'm blasting a build with pure passion and skills. And I think it's time we start stacking up the bills for real, you feel?
Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. True story. Every word I say is drama. It's drama to the finish. Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. True story. Every word I say is drama to the finish. Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. Hold your mic straight before you challenge me. Hold your mic, your mic straight before you challenge me. Before you challenge me.
What a banger. F.A.T.P. Yeah, that's hard. That track was called Drama. It's produced by LG Rock and it's Fire the Flame from none other than the Crown Jewels. Before that though, what you heard was Max Heat, track entitled Sticker. Nice bit of Spanglish flavour for you people there. That was produced by True Hipper and the North of the Border joint before that, WND. The track's called World's End and that was featuring MOG. By the way, WND's Word and Deco. That was sent in by the Homegrown's Always best crew up there in Scotland. Thank you very much for that. Check out this track. This is something else by Killer Impact, aka The Heretic. This track's called Oh So Raw and it's off his Sabai Sabai EP and it's dope. Go check him out, Killer Impact.
Yo,
Killer Impact right about
check
now.
It.
This Killer Impact right about now.
Michael
Killer
Parkinson
right
on production. Yeah. It's The Heretic. Bars colder than a winter in Reykjavik. Yo, I'm an architect, craft perfect, masterful bars with text. If you aren't impressed, guess you're partly deaf. Cause what a pen's ill, giving all my targets led. The tool in the garden shed with the sharpest edge. I'm like a Mooney and wine cause I'm after bread. Can't reject the theory of simultaneous time. When you're living in the past, well I'm far ahead. Got battle rappers dying gnarly deaths. I'll have them sign up to get killed like an army vet. Yo, this is my house, I should charge charging rent, cause man, I'm moving shady like Marshall's legs. Got a spliff so big it'd be hard to bench. That's why I'm out here stone like when lava sets. You'll need a volcanic blaster to spark the head. You'll probably end up looking like Harvey Dent. You got a death wish, send for Pat. You'll be the next tick off my checklist. Soon as the pen hits pad, your chicks anorexic. I got them big breasted slags. DDs on the madness like Dexter's Lab. F the track for your neck, get snapped, bend it back. Teeth spreading like a virus after he ate the bat. Ethics up a definite like selling meth and crack to your friends' kids. I don't tell your dad. The epitome of a real nigga. I look in the mirror for a vivid picture of a vanilla spitter. Still getting sick of killing till I'm in a Zimmer. Bringing filler, man, you're still a beginner. How many figures in my stack, don't even know no more. So many G's, I can start a post-cold war. On flows, but I boatload, I'm most over. Your girls blowing like a Soho whore till the throat goes sore. Loco like the Lobos, for spin MCs, there'll be history like old folklores. Got my own road forged. Skill speaks for itself, what the fuck I need a mobile for? I'm Khabib in a cage with the lyrics when I'm beasting. Talk to him while I'm giving him a beating. Flow center a hell hot, sinning with the demons. But cold like winter in the middle of the season. Try giving it your inner to be leaking. Get bored like sitting in a meeting. Bitch, you ain't a G or the epitome of weekend. Don't let that marinate like chicken when it's seasoned. Got it locked like a Rasta's dread. The goat sat on his phone like Baphomet. Account always looking like I just cashed the check. While you're trying to take a 10 bag, sat in debt. Words are weapons and I'm strapped with text. About to shoot them all up like Mass Effect. In packs of vets, smashing sets since we had cassettes. An animal, I'm like a man possessed. Boss shit while they're sitting on a bench. Miserable and vexed like women on their reds. Just bought another ticket, skipping winter on the regs. Impulse purchase, didn't make a dent. Landlord, you've been pitching up a tent. Now you're getting kicked out like you're skipping on the rent. Winning is a trend, cause they know I go deeper. Like that scene from Audition at the end. And every kinda needs fodder. Twisted and over the top like a Japanese horror. Savage we conquer. I shown ends from the jump, then my magazine longer. Try act the mean mobster and get slumped like you have a weak posture. My salary's proper, stacking each dollar. Talent we prosper and receive honor. Yeah, my squad's legit. Popping crisp while you're dodging ticks. Someone tell me where the doctor is. Proper sick, I'm having coughing fits. How many figures in my stack, don't even know no more. So many G's, I can start a post-cold war. On flows, but I boatload, I'm most over. Your girls blowing like a Soho whore till the throat goes sore. Loco like the Lobos, for spin MCs, there'll be history like old folklores. Got my own road forged. Skill speaks for itself, what the fuck I need a mobile for?
Yeah, that was a dope joint, that Oh So Raw, and it was a Parky production as well. Didn't say it in the credits, but in the opening, yeah. Sundays, let me tell you about what goes on a Sunday here on Wild One Radio. You can get to listen to the house mix. I already said that, didn't I? That was Saturday. Alright, the Way Back Show with DJ BX. After that, it's In the Mix with DJ Greggy C. Brilliant. Then there's a guest mix. Straight after the guest mix, it's the Radio Super Show with TJ Super Hype and Kim Dran. That's followed by Santo Sessions again with Jesus Juice. There's a Sunday guest mix. And that's how it packs up on a Sunday here on Wild One Radio. That is your entire week's rundown of the station. And this is Lebs. The track's called Self-Assured. This one goes in. That's Lebs of Prospects, by the way. Big shout out to all at Brainsgram Records for sending this track to us. You're going to love it.
Another pint to the gullet roadside where we chucking up the vices and love it. Staring at the city while I'm at the summit. Sun is rising above it. Colours, vibes are corrupted by the drunken nights. Vibes that we swallow up. Sorry cars, don't know how to tell you what we're throwing up. Focus bruv, keep your shit together, bring your nose in touch. Growing in such, but fuck all that, let's write our raps till they be blowing up. Cause that's the shit that we was born for. Fuck afford or snort until we fall on. I'm sure you're feeling the same, so what we scoring for? More and more, baller, never taught before, but now I hear it. Down the spirits, glug glug, tell me how you're feeling. These kiddies don't know the town the realest. I said, brother, tell me how you feeling. I don't believe in a hell no more. No more. You know when I fly by so high, man, it seems I'm too self-assured. Believe in a hell no more. No more. You know when I fly by so high, man, it seems I'm too self-assured.
What a banger. No, nice. F.A.T.P from across the pond.
Yo, what's up? This is your man Configure, representing the UK all day. You're now tuned in to the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show on Wild One Radio. Stay tuned for nothing but straight gems. Peace.
Configure.
Don't mean to be blunt, but don't front. We be the infamous, but I do it for the hood.
One, two, check it.
Vocabulary skills, I'm ill.
Incredible.
1, 2, 1, putting in the work. I'm always on the grind. You never see me slacking, cause I never have the time to sit around and wait. I get it up and go. Living in that fast life, fuck moving slow. Sleep when I'm dead, and I'ma live forever. My wife by my side, so we riding out together. No way that you can stop me, I am my only calm. And jokes make it known every motherfucking storm. So step into my world and see just what I see. A maniac MC on a killing spree. You roaming through these streets with a target on your back. I blaze up the beat when I spark it on the track. I'm aiming at your face, hit you right between the eyes. Every word is true, you can read between the lines. Always in effect, even when I'm on the low. So all you bitch rappers better act like you know, for sure. Hey yo, the topic of discussion is I don't play. It ain't no telling what I will or what I won't say. Every 16 spitting like a 4-5. Got the crowd going wild cause it's so live. Worldwide, but I do it for the hood. East side, west side, what's good? Worldwide, but I do it for the hood. North side, south side, what's good? Second time around, me and DJ Views, we throwing knockout blows, make a DJ snooze. Got the industry locked down, came on smash, staying relevant. Never put my name on trash. This is raw lyricism, banging through your system. Heads get popped off when I twist them. Doing damage, worldwide wreckage. Selling everywhere, worldwide records. Plus I got a message the youth need to heed to. Came to feed you, that's what I agreed to. Dawn status, Drooks is the baddest. Take a hit and knock it straight out the stratus. Fear, no man or any plan. Humble, I extend my hand to many fans. Pay attention to the words that I speak. I specialize in busting off verbs on the beat. Hey yo, the topic of discussion is I don't play. It ain't no telling what I will or what I won't say. Every 16 spitting like a 4-5. Got the crowd going wild cause it's so live. Worldwide, but I do it for the hood. East side, west side, what's good? Worldwide, but I do it for the hood. North side, south side, what's good?
Don't mean to be blunt, but don't front. We be the infamous, but I do it for the hood. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
Incredible.
Got the crowd going wild.
Configure.
What a banger.
Yeah, that was a heavy ass joint. That was. Get us on social media, people. It's F.A.T.P HHS UK. We are on all of them except for the kiddie ones like TikTok and Snapchat. but we are everywhere else. You can listen to us via Bandcamp as well. We've got some music available there. You've got music on our SoundCloud as well. You go search F.A.T.P Distributions. We've got music on all streaming sites too. We've got a submission again for you off Pavan, formerly the Foreign Beggars, yo.
Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Pavan, Foreign Beggars crew in the building. You're in tune to the F.A.T.P Hip Hop Show on Wild One Radio. Oh gosh.
They bubbling us blind. They selling our futures, creating more debt. They render us useless. The banks get stronger, the poor get poorer. To those who believe no longer.
Is that fair and lovely? Is that fair and lovely? Is that fair and lovely? Fuck fair and lovely. They rubbing us blind. They selling our futures, creating more debt. They render us useless. The banks get stronger, the poor get poorer. To those who believe no longer. They building their statues, they feeding their auras. Shed crocodile tears, watch moving like Furious. We're singing their praises in dystopian chorus. With strength in numbers, they can't ignore us. Thing is, they want us to call it quits. News is just selling apocalypse. They got us believing this nourishment. It's more than just torture and punishment. They holding us passive as hostages, with holograms selling us hollowness, while teaching us lies in their colleges. They're showing us smiles but they're rubbing us. They rubbing us blind. They selling our futures, creating more debt. They render us useless. The banks get stronger, the poor get poorer. To those who believe no longer. They building their statues, they feeding their auras. Shed crocodile tears, watch moving like Furious. We're singing their praises in dystopian chorus. With strength in numbers, they can't ignore us. They're blind through these corridors. They're keeping us quarreling, all of us. They're keeping us beefing through monitors. They monitor all of our purchases. They're keeping us begging and borrowing, while seeking fulfillment through followers. Their energy's deeper than all of us. We walk with the strength of the gods in us. Their enemies reach us through politics. Their policies feed off the populace. Austerity feeding the lawlessness. Still we believe in their promises, leading from deep in their fortresses, while leaving their people impoverished. They brandish our truth, our hypothesis, whilst preachers convene to dishonor us. They rubbing us blind. They selling our futures, creating more debt. They render us useless. The banks get stronger, the poor get poorer. To those who believe no longer. They building their statues, feeding their auras. Shed crocodile tears, whilst moving like Furious. We're singing their praise in dystopian chorus. With strength in numbers, they can't ignore us.
What a banger.
Yeah, Pavan and Bajwala, strength in numbers, that was. Anyway, people, we are at the back end of the show. We're going out on a banger. This is produced by the UK's Ramps and Bad Bones. It's featuring recognised LS Sky Zoo. Yeah, Sky Zoo. And Jux Diamonds. The cuts are by DJ Jazz T. It's called Lead by Example, and it is available to stream absolutely everywhere. Till next week, peace.
Recognize. Yeah, check it out. Yo, whether it's written or off the dome, I'm spitting some heavy punches now to shatter your bones. Eradicate your clones when you step up in my zone. I'm a different type of animal. On the microphone, let it be known. Be wary of the plague that I bring. It's recognized I lead the underground gang. Undisputed in the ring, the pound for pound king. Fly like a butterfly, like a bee I sting. I am sick, boy, every single line is a medicine. Not a copycat, I invent like Thomas Edison. Bow to this regiment, I'm in my element. We ain't feel, you know it's take over when they let us in. All actual facts, bragging, spit fire, you don't wanna test the dragon. You do stay capping, me I stay clapping. I ain't never been bastard, son, since I started rapping rap. Get down for the head.
tailor-made for me like a prom tux. Horns everywhere like Wayne Shorter on tour with us, right? I kick a verse for who be serving with their palms shut. And you either got your arms tucked or your arms up. Arms up if you relate, like somebody this. Mirrored it like if I was who you was in the lobby with. Or your arms up, cause you know that who you rockin' with. Do it like nobody that you was used to following. Low teddy bears, the knitted type. No, I'm from Brooklyn, so one a week is a given, right? Anything less than more or less, you ain't living right. At least that's what they was telling us when they was pitching, right? Doc Gooden with it, you pitching right. In a league where you still gotta go hit it right and see what you're ending like. I ended with a double entendre for the ages. SK and Ali ain't basic at all. Not at all.
I'm out of this world like solar systems. Eyes on the prize and I'm keeping my tunnel vision. Was taught by the older head, so I learned my knowledge and wisdom. I was born as a prince, now I'm king of my own kingdom. Lead by example, that's the code that I follow. Each one teach one, yeah, I live by the motto. 10 toes down on any situation. My loyalty's 100, tell me what's your explanation. What you eat don't make not even diarrhea. The bar's nasty like chicks with the gonorrhea. For the bread, sauce it up, extra cheese like pizzeria. Give you that good gracious oh my, yeah, that mama mia. Top shelf premium, best of the A1. Competition with myself and I already won. Hands down like an amputee vet. Leader of the new shit, diamonds is the best, let's go.
Get down for the head.